Guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be super fun to review a recipe book. So this one is Eat, Feel, Fresh. And this is all about the Ayurveda way of eating. So the recipes are really cool. They're plant-based, they're delicious so far. Everything I've tried, I've loved. And she even gives the little tips on what to, or like replacements, like if you're a Veda, omit this. If you're a Pitta, omit that and put this in instead. So it's really, really helpful if you want to transition to an Ayurveda lifestyle or just add some of those recipes into your, what you eat, your weekly routine. I don't eat like this all the time, but I wanted to start implementing some of these recipes into our weekly menu. And so far I've loved everything I've made. However, I wanted to make a couple recipes to try and show you in case you're interested in trying it as well. So today I wanted to make a chakra soup. I might do 2 of them and desserts. So I thought that would be really fun, and then I'll have Keone taste them with me and we'll see what we think and if it's tempting enough for you to try yourself. So far, like I said, the book is really informative. It has really great pictures. If I could get to the pictures, I mean, the food looks absolutely beautiful. Like, I just am loving the book so far. It's super informative, and like I said, every recipe's been really tasty. So here we go. Let's get started. You guys, the first thing that we're gonna make is a throat chakra soup, okay? So I don't know how to pronounce it, but it is right here, the recipe we're following. So it's for the throat chakra, right? To help balance it, open it up. And since my current personal development goal that I'm working on is my inner intention is to express myself fully. So I'm all about opening up my throat chakra. So part of the recipe calls for blue spirulina, but I only have green and I couldn't find blue at the store. So I thought, you know what? I had recently ordered this throat chakra tea, and so I made some tea, hence the blue color here. And so what I'm also going to do, instead of cooking it on the pot, because I'm going to make another soup as well that's faster to use on the pot, I'm going to use my Pampered Chef blender, which makes soup wonderfully. And since this is like a cauliflower soup, it's going to make it nice and creamy and lovely. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that over here while I make some other stuff. So one of the first things we need to do is so we got 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, which I believe is because you're supposed to be sauteing this, but I'm skipping that step. However, there's still benefit to coconut oil, so I'm adding it in anyway. And then we want to add in some garlic cloves. However, since Keone is a Pitta, I'm only going to do 1 garlic clove because it says as a suggestion to either reduce or omit the garlic because it calls for 2 cloves. So I'm actually just going to use 1 and go ahead and squeeze it in with a garlic press. Do you guys have a garlic press? I absolutely love having a garlic press. It makes all the difference in the world, especially because with this one, you don't even have to peel the garlic. It just does it for you. Awesome. I love it. Okay, so then we want to put in half of a yellow onion. So I'm just gonna plop that in there. And then we want to put all of our cauliflower. So the other really cool thing about this blender is you don't have to chop everything up into little teeny tiny pieces. You can just put it in the bigger. So it kind of saves time that way. And I love that. So also, hopefully the tea mixed in with this has a really good flavor to it. I think it will versus vegetable broth. So I guess, we won't know how the recipe is 100% because she has you using vegetable broth and I'm using 4 cups of that tea because I didn't know if I just put a little bit in, like a cup of the tea with the vegetable broth, if the vegetable broth would overpower the blue. Might be a little bit too much cauliflower in here. I don't know. We'll see. Wish me luck on that. And then we have 1/4 cup of cashews, which I didn't soak. So I'm just going with it though. It's going to be nice and hot in there. It should be just fine. And then I have my lime, because we're going to need 2 tablespoons of lime, but I'm going to wait to the end and then sprinkle it on top so it's a little bit tastier. I really like that. And then I will also add salt to taste at the end. So really all I'm putting in here is the garlic, the onion, the cauliflower, the cashew, and the tea. So this could be one of the most interesting soups I've ever tasted in my life. Hopefully it's delicious, and we'll give it a go. So now all I have to do is twist this on, turn it on. It even has like a soup setting. So I go ahead and put it on the soup setting, and let's do it. Okay, and then it's gonna start. Now we're gonna make the soup for the third eye chakra. So this is gonna be awesome. The purpose is to make it a purple soup, right? With lots of yummy nutrients. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and get our pan and turn it on. There we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put in 1 tablespoon of the coconut oil. Add in half our onion. Start letting that get nice and sauteed. Then we have our 1/2 inch of fresh ginger. We're going to add in there as well. And we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes until it gets nice and tender. I also thought it would be super fun to cut up some sweet potato and pop in the air fryer to use as kind of like dip, like instead of crackers, using some sweet potato. And I don't know, maybe it'll be awesome, maybe it won't, but I figured it's worth a shot. It's time to add in, look how beautiful that looks, right? Now it's time to add in 1 cup of coconut milk. We want to bring this to a boil. I'm going to turn up the heat. And we have 1 cup of vegetable broth. Just going to whisk this around. And we're gonna let this boil and then simmer for 5 minutes. So now it's time to add in the purple sweet potatoes for about 5 minutes. It's said to have them baked, but I didn't bake them. I just popped them in the air fryer. So I cut them up and popped them in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. And now they're gonna sit in here and cook for about 5 minutes, and then it's time to move everything to the blender. Okay, now it is time to transfer the soup into my Ninja blender, which is in really rough shape, but it'll still work. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer all of this, and then I'm going to blend it. Okay, there we go. It's all ready to be blended. Look how pretty that is. It turned out to be such a pretty purple color. So now it's time to add in the sea salt, lemon, and then sprinkle some sesame seed oil on top. Okay, so now got the soup, so we're gonna put some lemon juice. This is supposed to make 4 servings, but I mean, maybe the servings are really tiny. I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna put some lemon juice in here, and then sprinkle a little sea salt, a little bit more, and then I'm gonna mix that up. Mix this up a little bit. It does have a really pretty purple color though. I do love that. That is wonderful. Right? Such a pretty color. And here we go. Mix this one as well. Very nice. I guess I could have put this in the blender, but I did it this way. So that's what we got. Now, the final touch, to sprinkle it with some toasted sesame oil. So it's supposed to be like a teaspoon, but I'm just gonna go by eye and just drizzle a little bit there and drizzle a little bit here. And here we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. I got my little sweet potatoes. I don't know, that's gonna sink in there a little bit. That's okay. Maybe just put that here. And there. Just kind of toast it. And there we have it. Did not turn out that blue. So in her recipe book, it's a really pretty blue. But as I said, I could not find the blue spirulina. So this is what we got. Because I used my throat chakra tea, which is blue. And so I wonder if I would have put it in at the end, if it would have made it a little bit more blue. It has a tint of blue. Yeah. Right, but in the book, it's a really pretty blue. So
it's like a white with a bluish hue.
Yeah, like a bluish hue, exactly. Okay, so we got to put a little bit of lime in here. Love some lime. Then we're going to sprinkle a little bit more salt in here.
I like your serving dish as a soup spoon.
Yes.
For the salt, yeah.
And this one has hemp seeds to top it with. So, great source of protein, right? And ta-da! Here we go. Okay.
This looks good.
I want you to first try this is your third eye chakra soup.
Where's that? Where's the third eye?
Right there.
That's the third eye?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is just, it's pretty purple, right?
It's very purple.
Okay. What do you think? Let me take a bite as well.
I was thinking it was like, you said soup. That's really good. It really plays on your mind the way it looks. I think it should be like a acai bowl, and it doesn't.
Oh, it does look like an acai bowl.
But it's like super savory.
It's very savory.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how it was going to taste with the toasted sesame oil.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of really good. It's kind of what gives it that just missing touch.
Okay.
If you didn't have this, I don't think it would have that really warm, yummy. I mean, it's really good without it, but I think it adds a special touch to it. Okay, so I added like sweet potatoes to use as crackers.
Ooh.
So
let's try that out.
Figured I'd like dip it. What do you think?
That was really good.
You like it? Would you eat it again?
I would eat it again. That tastes really good. What's the benefits of the third eye?
Intuition.
Intuition? Oh.
Like your inner knowing, your intuition.
It has nothing to do with future or anything.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to think about, are you listening to your intuition to have a better future?
No.
Or are you ignoring your intuition?
I gotcha.
You know what I mean? And in the recipe book, it even has a chakra meditation you could do as well. Maybe before or after. Also, what I love about this recipe is it's made with purple sweet potatoes.
I do like purple sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I couldn't find organic purple sweet potatoes, but that's okay. We usually try to get organic when it comes to potatoes, but they didn't have them, and we love purple sweet potatoes anyway, so just because they're not organic, we're not going to not eat them.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
This is fantastic. I give it 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
So this is the third eye chakra soup. Now we're going to try the throat chakra.
Oh, you have another one?
Yes, but I got to prepare it first, so 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and dive in and see what you think. Okay.
I think I got some lime and salt. Hemp seeds.
Let's see.
Mmm.
Hot.
Oh. That's really good.
It is really good. The lime and cauliflower is like my new favorite combo.
I'm going to take another scoop.
With a little cilantro. Ooh, and the hemp seeds. That's very nice.
The hemp seeds is kind of like crumbled up crackers in it. So
yeah,
it's not quite crispy, but it's like, little texture.
Really good.
Yeah.
Also, what I love about it, well, first of all, I had no idea how it would taste because I made it with tea instead of veggie broth. But it turned out really good. I can't even tell. Like, could you tell this is made with tea?
No.
Also, that's one of the reasons why I love the blender, because like this is cauliflower soup, but look how smooth it is. It's like so runny. You can't even tell.
Yeah, that's very, very, very runny.
Yeah, from my own personal experience, I've discovered that the Ninja doesn't get the cauliflower as smooth as the Pampered Chef blender. So, but you know what? Even just if you have a blender, use it. Just blend it for longer. Whatever you got to do. But this is really good. And we got way more. So both recipes are for 4 servings. But literally, just the purple, the third eye chakra, filled these 2 bowls. But look how much of the throat chakra soup I have left. Like,
that's quite a bit.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
So this is definitely 4 servings. But
yeah.
Yeah, so we'll have, I guess, some leftovers, which
Nice.
is great for meal prepping.
Yeah.
Okay, so out of the throat chakra, how many thumbs up would you give this one?
I'll give this one a 2 thumbs up as well.
I do too, 2 thumbs up. So what do you think you liked better? The purple, the third eye, or?
I feel like I knew what to expect from that, but this, I literally thought it was an acai bowl with maple syrup and orange slices. And then I bite into it, and I was like, that is not what I was thinking. And then this is pretty good. It's really limey. I guess it just depends on how much lime you put in.
Yeah.
But we also like had fresh lime right off the top. So it's really good, though. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think I like them both very much, and I will definitely be continuing to make these. If you're down, I'm down.
Yeah, sounds good.
Cool. Awesome. Now time for desserts. Now we're going to make chickpea cookie dough. Happiness for me is largely a matter of digestion. Okay, so I have my little helper with me who's going to help me make the cookie dough. So first of all, we need 1.5 cups of chickpeas, which have been rinsed and dried, and here we go. So the next thing we need to do is add in, we need some nut butter. So this will be a 1/4 cup of sunflower seed butter, but I'm just going to use this almond butter that we have, and we're going to put this in. And Micaiah, would you like to put in the cacao powder, please? Right here. Can you reach? Put it in. We got 1/2 cup of cacao powder. And we're just going to put in some good old almond butter. Which I don't think there was quite 1/4 cup left in here. So what I'm going to do is, because I'm picking this dessert because Keone loves
What do you do with this?
cookie dough. Hang on, we're going to get to that in 1 second, sweetie. So, oh man, we are really on the low side of the nut butter. Hopefully this will still turn out okay.
Nut butter.
That one's coffee flavored, love. This is a coffee cashew flavored. How's that taste? Do you like that one? You do? Yeah? Is that tasty? Okay, he's licking the lid. That's awesome. That's a good sign.
Oh, and what is it made out of?
That one's made out of coffee and cashews. You like it? Okay, well, that's about as much nut butter as we're going to get. We have like this whole container. Keone, if you want to show them how big the container is. It's funny because we use so much of this nut butter. Like, look at that. That's crazy, right? But we can't figure out how to get that open. So we're working on it. Okay, so now we got that. I don't know if I lost my helper or if he's going to come back. Are you going to keep helping, love? Okay.
Hey.
We need 4 scoops of the sugar. You gonna help?
No. I'm
Okay.
just saying X and O's.
He's making X's and O's, so we're gonna put 4 scoops of coconut sugar so that we have 1 or 2 teaspoons. So this is half a teaspoon. And then we need 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon. So 2 scoops of this. And we need, oh, here we go. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we got our vanilla. So 2 scoops here. And the cool thing is you get to put everything in the food processor besides the chocolate chips at the end. So we have this and this. Oh, you got so messy. And then we need 2 tablespoons of non-dairy milk, which we got in there. So I'm actually using an almond milk. That's what we had today, so that's what we're using. Let me double check I got everything. So we got the chickpeas, the nut butter, the milk, the coconut sugar, the cinnamon, the vanilla, and we just need a little bit of sea salt.
Yeah.
A 1/4 of a teaspoon of sea salt. There we go, pop that in. Now we just blend it, and then we will add in the chocolate chips. And then we'll try it. Okay, here we go. Oh, I think you need to cool it for 30 minutes. Here we go. Oh. Okay, we gotta scooch it down a little. Let it go a little bit further. Okay, so I was never a fan of cookie dough, if I'm being honest with you. I always liked my cookies baked, which I'm curious if you could actually bake this, if it would make delicious cookies. Can't imagine it not working, but maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Can you come peek at this and see if it looks the consistency of cookie dough or if you think I should add in a little bit more milk? What's your opinion?
That's kind of cookie dough-ish. Yeah.
It needs more milk or good?
I think it's good.
Okay, cool. So now, making a huge mess in the kitchen today. Totally worth it. Okay, so then we add all this lovely cookie dough in here. Careful of that, love. So this is kind of the consistency that it looks like right here. Okay, so we're gonna put all this in here, and Keone's determined to try to get that nut butter open, so if you hear any banging in the background, you know what's going on. Okay. So, Keone, what was it about cookie dough that you always just liked?
The texture is sweet and cold and chunky.
Oh. Well, this isn't going to be cold right yet.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be good in the fridge for like 3 days. Uh-oh, are you getting messy? Okay, I put chocolate chips somewhere. So then we got chocolate chips, which today we are using these Enjoy Life dark morsels, which literally I thought the ingredients were phenomenal. It's only unsweetened chocolate and cane sugar. No soy lecithin or anything.
Nice.
I thought that was amazing. So I don't know if these are any good, but we're about to let you know. Okay, so go ahead and sprinkle those in. And then we need to go ahead and mix these around.
And don't forget about this.
We already got that in, love. We put all that in while you were checking out the nut butters and cleaning up the lids. Yeah, yum, nut butters. Okay. So I guess we'll try it without it being super cold and see what we think, and then we'll put it in the fridge and hopefully it'll. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of rolling up like.
Yeah, that looks perfect.
I imagine cookie dough would. So, you know what I bet we could also do that would make this delicious?
What's that?
Is make some nice cream and then mix that in with it.
Ah.
That'd probably be pretty good. Like, if this was the topping?
Yeah.
Or just like mix it in with
Like
a frozen banana.
A cookie dough ice cream.
Oh my gosh, yeah, really mixed in with frozen banana. Oh my gosh, that would be
That's
so good.
That's the ticket.
We have frozen banana too. We might have to do that after. Okay. Let's go ahead.
What you up to in here?
Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a taste, Daddy.
Okay, hold on, but I can't get it open.
Let's see what you think.
All right.
Okay. Does it like check out the consistency first? What do you think?
It looks good. Can I grab it?
Yes. Check it out.
Help.
Kind of want to make cookies
Well, that
with
feels
these.
just like cookie dough.
Does it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mmm.
Do you like it?
It's a lot of bitter.
Mmm. Very bitter. Not
The
very
bitter
sweet.
level is really high.
I don't think it's that high.
Well, for cookie dough.
Mmm.
It's not like high as like coffee bitter, but it does taste bitter for cookie dough. You can taste the cacao for sure.
Okay, one of my favorite desserts is Rice Krispie treats. So one of Keone's was cookie dough, so I wanted him to be able to have the cookie dough, and I ruined it by putting bananas and blending it together. But we're gonna try to redeem myself by making the cinnamon date crispy rice bars, and so that's what we're gonna do. So you start off with your food processor. We're gonna put in 10 dates that I took out the pits of, and then we need 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and then we need 2 tablespoons of some non-dairy milk, and then we need a sprinkle of salt. Okay, and then we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. And then we are going to put in 1/2 cup of some nut butter. So I'm not using cinnamon. You're supposed to also use cinnamon for this recipe. However, I'm not going to because this almond butter actually already has cinnamon in it. It's like a cinnamon maca almond butter. So I'm not gonna add extra cinnamon. Plus the Rice Krispies that I got already have cinnamon in those as well. And so I just didn't want to get carried away with the cinnamon, right? We don't need to do an accidental take too much cinnamon challenge. So then we're gonna go ahead and close this up, blend it up, and here we go. We want to make a little paste out of this, which I think this is turning out rather nicely. So that's good. Just want to blend it a little bit more to get those dates nice and smooth. Okay, let's put it on again. Okay, let's check it out. It's looking very nice. Okay, there we go. So it's looking like that nice little paste. Maybe I'll do like 10 more seconds. Okay, so now what we gotta do is we are going to transfer this yummy, delicious little paste that we made, and we're gonna heat it up slightly just so that it makes it easier to spread and mix with the Rice Krispies. So I got my little pan here, and I'm gonna transfer all this over. It's gonna be nice and delicious. I'm already like a huge fan of dates. Like, yeah, this paste is delicious. So, it's very sticky, which is the point, right? Because Rice Krispies are nice and sticky. So, okay. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay, so there we go. We got that right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and heat it up. So we'll heat that up for a second. And then we got 3 cups of our Rice Krispie cereal, which I am using Mom's Best cereals. Crispy Cinnamon Rice. There we go. So I'm going to put in my 3 cups. And while that's heating up, I also have my 8x8 pan with some parchment paper in there. So I've got that ready to go. Right here. So we're going to want to get an extra piece of parchment paper so that we can press down, which I might actually have Keone come help with. Okay. Once we get to that, oh, look at that. It's all sticky. Okay. Okay, whoopsie. Had that a little hot. It was probably burning up a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna dump that in. And, whoa. Smells like marshmallows, even though marshmallows are in here. Or maybe that's just my imagination.
Yeah, no, it does. Burnt sugar.
Yeah, burnt sugar. You wanna come hang out?
Yeah.
Here we go. So now we're just gonna mix this up. Whoops. I'm notorious for making a huge mess in the kitchen while I'm cooking. Oh my gosh. Think you'll be better at this?
No, but I can do it.
You give it a whirl. Because I am sprinkling out all of that Rice Krispies all over. Do you like Rice Krispie treats?
I do like Rice Krispie treats quite a bit.
Yeah. They're delicious.
Yeah. It just kind of just like moves the whole thing.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's get them nice and coated.
They look pretty coated to me.
Yeah, they look really good. So now what we're going to do, oh yeah, oh, it's even got that sticky consistency already. Nice. Okay. So now what we're going to do is dump it in here. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Now we're going to spread it out like such. And then you can do the honors of like flattening it out a little bit.
Yep.
That would be awesome.
Wait, isn't that what this is for, or no?
What?
To press it down and flatten
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Okay.
I'm just getting this off.
Cool.
Cool. Okay. Oh, nice. Very good technique. I like it. Okay.
It does smell like burnt marshmallows.
It really does. Okay.
Which is funny, there's no marshmallows in here, right?
No marshmallows in here.
And it's so funny because burnt marshmallows is what you use in Rice Krispie treats, but it smells like it.
That's right. So now we're going to go ahead and place this baby in the fridge for 30 minutes, and then we're going to give it a taste. It's time to try
I'm excited.
our Rice Krispies. So I guess we could pull it out of the dish, if you can move the dish real quick.
Oh.
And then lay it out. Okay. Take a little, so we put it in the fridge for 30 minutes. Oh, it's definitely sticky.
Ooh, that feels
Okay.
good.
Ready? Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. Oh, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the best Rice Krispie treat I've ever had.
Mm. I won't go that far. Sunny's are really good.
Mm.
But
It's pretty unique though.
mm-hmm. Definitely unique. I feel like everything in there is pretty healthy. I mean, there's sugar in it, but
It's
this is really good.
It's basically whatever nut butter you choose is the flavor it's going to take on.
Mmm. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And with that crisp,
Mm-hmm.
that crunchy, oh my gosh, I'm loving it.
Yeah, I think I could eat this whole thing.
Yeah, me too.
This is my favorite
This
thing.
is dangerous because this is so
Yeah.
good. The soup, I love soups though.
Yeah.
But
You're a way bigger fan of soups than I am.
I am making us a casserole for dinner, but I don't know that I'm going to do the whole process. We might show you the ending. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to make a casserole for dinner.
Okay.
But, because you like casseroles.
I do.
And it's just like all veggies.
Nice.
So good. Okay. I also put the cookie dough.
That is really good Rice Krispie.
So I put the cookie dough in the freezer to see if it would taste any better. If it got a little bit colder. Okay, so now it's nice and frozen. Is it better? I'm gonna X-nay on that.
Yeah. I think any tweaks is just getting worse. It's going downhill.
It's just not, it's too bitter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like chocolate to begin with unless it's like, I add like maple syrup to it because I like the taste of the cacao with the maple syrup.
I need to refresh my taste buds.
Yeah. This is delicious though, you guys. Oh my gosh, another bite. Okay. Get that bitterness out.
Yeah.
My overall impression of this recipe book is it's phenomenal. I love it. We usually order takeout every Saturday. Like we get like a curry or Chipotle or something like that. But I think on Saturdays, because what we're trying to do is meal prep throughout the week to just make our week super easy, less decisions, stuff's already done, ready to go.
Make our life more efficient.
Yeah, make our life more efficient, easy, take out the decision making. And this way we also make sure we eat healthy meals throughout the week. But I'm going to start making Saturdays will be a meal from here. So when Keone gets home from work, we can enjoy a nice hot meal out of this recipe book because this is literally I think this is one of my favorite books.
Uh-huh.
So I love it. I haven't had a recipe that I didn't like. I mean, I messed up the cookie dough. That was on me, my bads. Because I think if just the original, if I would have just added a little bit more coconut sugar or some maple syrup in it, it probably would have been.
Well, I think if the nut butter was ready.
Yeah, if the nut butter was ready.
If I figured the bucket out before, it would have been fine.
True. So, okay, we're going to retry it, not today, but some other day we'll do the, with the actual nut butter and all that good stuff. And see, because then I think it would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It just needed more nut butter. Okay, so the ending verdict is this is an awesome recipe book. So if you want to try Ayurveda, this is a great book to try. I love it. You love it?
Yeah, it's very delicious.
Okay. Remember to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and have an awesome day. Bye.